Okay, so that's what my starter looks like at the moment. It's busy bubbling. So I think I'm gonna bake some bread today. Okay, so I'm gonna get a bowl and then I'm gonna put some flour in it. Well, I've got some sorghum first. I wanna put that in. I haven't got lots left. Now it looks like only a quarter of a cup left, so I'll have to make up the rest, get rid of the hair, with normal flour. I'm using this brown bread, wheat flour, no additives or preservatives. It's unbleached stone ground flour. Whole wheat flour would have been nicer, but I can't find any. So 1, 2, in order to make up for, that's the rest of the third cup. That would have been sorghum. Okay, so now I'm gonna pour half of the starter into there. So half is probably about there. Okay, and then I can put that aside. I'm gonna feed it just now once I've mixed the bread. Okay, and then I'm gonna find some salt. That much salt. And I'm gonna put oil in. This comes from a vine, a grapevine. A little bit of oil. It's grapeseed oil. It's what I bought at the shop. Okay, then I'm gonna get a spoon. And I'm gonna mix it together. I probably need some water. That'll help. Yeah, I think some water will help. It's looking very floury type dough. Let me get some water. Okay, so it's just a coffee mug of water. I'm going to put that all in, just like that. It's still looking a bit dry, but we'll see. Yeah, it looks about right. Okay, so I think I've mixed it as much as I can with a spoon. Now what you do is you grab on the edge. It's supposed to stretch like elastic once it's been fermenting a while. So you see it doesn't really work now. I can't really do it. It doesn't cooperate. So you grab the edge, bring it into the middle, put it down in the middle, turn the bowl a little bit. But it doesn't really do much now. You have to let it stand for a while before you can do that. And now that it's winter, probably overnight is how long you need to let it stand. So I'm gonna let it stand for, it's starting to happen, not quite there. Okay, so I'm gonna wash my hands and get a damp tea towel and put the damp tea towel over that. Okay, so I've got a damp tea towel. I'm gonna put that like that. And let that stand overnight. Okay, so now I'm gonna feed my starter. So what we're gonna do is half a cup of flour, and a quarter of a cup of water. And you can see it's all lumpy. And now just stir it till the lumpiness goes away. Okay, it's looking quite smooth now. And that's how you feed your starter. And then you just put the lid on lightly, you don't fasten it on, just loose like that. And then you put it in a corner, try and keep it reasonably warm, unless you're not using it tomorrow, then you put it in the fridge. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours now since I fed this, and that's what it looks like, full of bubbles. It's doing well. Okay, so now I've left it overnight and this is what I got. So take the tea towel off, and what we do is we grab it at the edge. It's a bit difficult to start with, and you bring it into the middle and work it around like that. And as you work it more, it becomes more elastic and easier to do, and you can go a bit faster. And you'll feel it becoming more and more elastic as you do it. Okay, and then I'm gonna leave that, and what you do is cover it with a damp tea cloth and leave it for a couple hours. Okay, so what you do is you grab the edge and bring it into the middle. You can see, okay, it's been standing now while with a damp cloth on it, but it's not very easy to work at the moment. But as you work it a bit, it becomes more elastic. And the whole texture changes as you do it more, becomes more like a rubber band. So it feels totally different now to when I first started doing it. And you don't need this spread dough, it works differently. Okay, now once you get it all stretchy and you can almost make a ball out of it, it's about ready to put in the bread tin. I think you're supposed to put flour on your hands to do this, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do it this way. Okay, now I'm gonna just let the oven heat up a bit. Okay, so now before you put it in the oven, you need to slice the top to let steam escape from it. You can either slice a line through the middle, and see if it's possible to slice. It's not slicing so much nicely. So yeah, hopefully that will be alright. And then I'm going to put it in the oven. Okay, so the slicing didn't quite work. I still got to find a way to get it right. But it's supposed to have slices where I cut it. But that's what it came out like.